everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Madison. It is nice to meet you. Welcome to another episode of Law School Prep. This is episode 3. If you have not watched episode 1 or episode 2, I will put the link in the cards so you can check it out, because you gotta stay with it, guys. You gotta keep up to date. Like, what are you doing? These videos are usually vlog style videos where I do sit down at the end and discuss an important topic, usually relating to law school, hence the name Law School Prep. So in this episode, I'm going to be inserting some vlog clips from throughout the week. And right now I'm actually about to sit down and talk about imposter syndrome. I just wanted to talk about it, especially in regards to how I've dealt with it. So if you don't want to see my life and you just want to get to the imposter syndrome talk, no hard feelings, we're still friends. I'll put a timestamp right here so you can just skip to the imposter syndrome talk. You should subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber. I'm almost at 900 subscribers, which is crazy because my goal is 1,000, and if I hit that, like, what? It's becoming kind of a real thing that I might hit 1,000 subscribers. When I was at 200, I was thinking there's no way I'll ever hit 1,000, and now it's like creeping up and I might do it, so that's awesome. So you should subscribe, and as always, if you have any questions, you just want to chat about law school, you can leave them in the comments below, or you can DM me on Instagram. And without further ado, let's get into the vlog footage. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Oh! Can she do it? 4 blueberries at a time! There's no way she'll be able to get 5. Hey guys, so it is a couple days later. I've been going through a rough patch in terms of motivation recently. Have you ever been so unmotivated to do any sort of work, and then you kind of panic about the fact that you feel unmotivated, and then you're thinking, oh my god, I'm never gonna get anything done ever again, and I might as well just lay in bed and sleep all the time. I've never really experienced imposter syndrome, and I'll get more into this, but I think it's a fairly new term, and it really describes kind of how I'm feeling before law school, and I'm gonna get more into it, but I think that's kind of attributing to this little rut that I'm having the past couple of days, and I think that'll be relatable for a lot of people. But yeah, so today we're gonna turn it around. We are gonna have a fun day. We're gonna do something entertaining, and basically, you know, I love foods. I love sweets specifically. I'm a dessert gal. I can eat dessert all day, every day. I don't care how full I am. I can fit another cupcake in. Guaranteed. I was on Facebook, and these Facebook ads get me, and there's a place called the Baked Bear in St. Louis, and they're doing takeout orders. So we're gonna go and we're gonna get ice cream cookie sandwiches, but this place has all of the options, so I'll go over that later. But that's what we're gonna do today to try to get me out of my little funk. So I'm gonna turn on some music, I'm gonna drive for a little bit, and then we're gonna go to the Baked Bear. And I have been told that I am the only person who still gives Tears for Fears royalties, because I love their songs. This is my favorite song of all time. It always gets me hype, so let's do it. I do have a question though.
What?
All right, I was just talking to the vlog about this, and I wanted to do a random do you know your girlfriend test. No pressure. If you fail, it's totally fine. What is my favorite song of all time?
Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Tears for Fears.
I was just talking to them about that. I swear. Okay guys, I know that kind of looked fake. Like, it kind of looked like I fed in the answer a little bit, but I promise I didn't. That's just how much I listen to that song.
You've fed me the answer every day since we started dating.
Since I was the ripe age of 9, I've been listening to that song. All right, everybody, we made it. I always do this. I always set my camera down, and then I don't have a tripod, so I have to bend down like this. We don't know where it is, but it's somewhere like on this strip. So we're gonna walk around until we find it, and then we're gonna talk about all the options that they have. I'm really excited. It's gonna be amazing. I saw some girl with bubble tea, and it looks so good, and I haven't had some in so long, so we're gonna find the bubble tea place and get some bubble tea. Yay, I'm very excited. I love this. And then we're gonna get the cookie sandwich, because we're health and fitness today. That's what we're doing today, the health and fitness thing. I love this. We're waiting for our bubble teas, and I'm gonna tell you what the menu is for the cookie sandwich place. People walking by, I don't really care. When I'm with you, I feel like you're responsible for me.
Yeah.
Like, you have to look at people and be like, sorry about that. So like when I'm by myself, it's worse. Okay, so they have so many options. So you can do a different cookie on top and bottom. So the option is chocolate chip, cookies and cream, funfetti, gooey butter cake. Is gooey butter cake a St. Louis thing? Let me know in the comments if you have gooey butter cake, because I think it's St. Louis. M&M red velvet, sea salt peanut butter chocolate, snickerdoodle. Then they have a vegan or gluten-free chocolate chip and a white chocolate macadamia nut. And then for the ice cream, you have bear batter, butter brittle cake, blackberry crumble, dark chocolate, cookie dough, cookies and cream, espresso bean, mint chip, vanilla, salted caramel fudge, vegan chocolate chip, toasted s'mores, or their seasonal flavor. And then you can put a topping on it. So the toppings are hot caramel, hot fudge, Nutella, whipped cream, almonds, brownie bites, fruity pebbles, Heath bar bites, mini chocolate chips, mini M&Ms, Oreo crumbs, and sprinkles. And then if you want it warmed up, they'll warm it up for you.
Ooh.
I know. So we're gonna order this after we get our bubble tea, but we're gonna do a taste test of the bubble tea too, because I am very excited. We got it. Should we go back to our spot to try them?
Sure.
Okay. All right, we got the goods. We have coffee mocha milk tea. And then mine is strawberry. Let us try them. All right, I had to come on the ground to do a taste test. I love boba. I think boba is a polarizing thing. Some people like it, some people don't. I think it's a texture issue. I really like it. I'm gonna try mine first.
Mine's pretty good.
Mine is so good. Mine's probably better. I got this is the most popular one, and it's really hot today. So it's like really refreshing. Nice. I'd give this like a 9. I'd like to try one of the other ones. I kind of got a safe one, but overall,
Their
really.
matcha one's probably pretty good.
The matcha one? Maybe. All right, guys, we got the sandwiches, but now we've been like I'm sweating because we've been speed walking back to find somewhere to sit to try these, and the sandwiches are melting. So we gotta, come on, you gotta keep up, dude. Let's go. Let's move it. Okay. Okay, that's enough. I'm starting to get out of breath. I don't want them to see how out of shape I am. Guys, look, the perspiration is real, and I'm gonna taste this. I feel like I deserve it after that mile trek to get it. But I got a funfetti cookie with birthday cake, ice cream. Look at that. Happy lunch to me. So good. Is yours good?
Mm-hmm.
He got an M&M cookie with salted caramel, with salted caramel ice cream. Was it worth the mile walk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it was.
Any kind of ice cream is worth a mile walk.
All right, guys, it is time to sit down and discuss the main topic of this vlog, which is imposter syndrome. I actually talked about it earlier in the vlog clips where I was saying I've been feeling unmotivated. I've been feeling like I'm kind of in a slump, especially in terms of law school stuff. It's been really hard for me to get motivation to do things. And I've been trying to sit down and check in with myself and try to determine why I'm feeling these things. And I think imposter syndrome is a big part of it. So I've never ever experienced, I'll get into more formal definitions in a second. If you don't know what it is, I will explain it. I've never experienced it before. I'm someone who's always been pretty confident, especially in terms of academic and job related things. I really have. If I get a good grade, I know it's not because of luck. I know it's because I put the work in and I deserve that grade. If I get a job, I know I was qualified for it and I know I did well in the interview and that's why I got the job. I was always attributing my accomplishments to things internally, but since my law school acceptance, I really have been struggling with imposter syndrome. So I'm gonna give you the definition. I'm actually gonna read it. Imposter syndrome is a psychological pattern in which one doubts one's accomplishments and has a persistent internalized fear of being exposed as a fraud. It's kind of extreme, but essentially it's attributing all of your successes to luck or it being a fluke rather than something that you actually have the qualifications for and something you deserved and something you did the work for. So it's basically attributing all of your success to external factors rather than internal factors. It's actually interesting because it isn't a rare phenomenon by any means, It is actually experienced by 70% of people at some point in their lives. According to a review article published by the International Journal of Behavioral Sciences, it is very common. 70% of people will experience this at some point in your life. 7 out of 10 people watching this video will have experienced it or will experience it at some point in some facet of your life. And it can be associated with comorbidities such as generalized anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, low self-confidence, things of that nature. So it is a problem, and it's a problem a lot of people are facing, and I'm going to talk about my experience. So if you guys follow me, you know that I am going to a school that I always felt was out of reach for me, and I will put a link in the cards where I talk about how I got into a T20 with an LSAT score that was very low for that school. My LSAT wasn't horrible, but it was low in terms of what that school usually takes. And I'm so excited to go to that school. I am ecstatic. It is my dream school, and I am so happy that I got accepted there. And I feel like for a month I was walking on clouds, to be honest. And then the group chat started, and then everything started, and I started really doubting myself. And I think even in that T20 video, I think I said it was a fluke. I think I've said in numerous videos, I got lucky, it was a fluke, I'm not sure how I got in, I didn't deserve to get in. I think I've discredited myself and downplayed myself a lot in terms of me getting into the school that I'm going to. I don't know why that is, because I'm usually not like that. I guess this is because usually in the past I've been pretty high up there. My grades have been pretty high. I've never really faced a lot of rejection in terms of jobs that I've applied for, things like that. And I honestly was prepared for rejection in this case, and I got in. But then the more that I looked at the numbers, the more that I heard people talking, the more that I started to think, it has to be luck. Maybe they missed my application and they just let me slide through, and that's why I got in. I feel these things sometimes, and I think a lot of people feel these things, whether you're chosen for a big project at work and you're wondering why they picked you. Was it just a lucky thing? Did they just pull your name out of a hat? Do you even have the skills to do that? I think a lot of people struggle with that at some point in time, and it is a feeling that I am having a lot when thinking about preparing for law school, and it's really hard because I'm second guessing myself. I'm thinking, am I gonna be able to do it? Am I gonna be able to go to law school? Can I even handle it? Can I handle the rigor of law school? Did I just get lucky getting in and I have no business being here in the first place? It is a back and forth with your mind of checking in and being like, hey, I totally did deserve it. And no, you just got lucky and they completely missed your application and meant to put rejected and they accidentally accepted you. It really is kind of that back and forth. It's been hard to cope with. It can heighten anxiety. It can make you think, okay, well now I'm anxious that I'm not gonna do well because I just got lucky getting in and I have no business being here. I'm trying to cope with these feelings by every time I catch myself having a feeling like that, I'm trying to be mindful and accept that that's a thought, but it doesn't have any weight. And replacing it with thoughts like, I am capable, they accepted me for a reason, I have a lot to offer to the school, and I'm gonna do well. Obviously, mindfulness is a very popular technique in the cognitive behavioral therapy field, and it does work with a lot of things. I think for this, it really can help, and that's kind of how I've been dealing with it. Every time I get a thought, I don't put a lot of weight to it. I just accept that I'm having that thought, and I try to replace it with something more positive that attributes more of my success and my accomplishments to myself rather than external factors. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to be open with it because it's weird. It's a weird feeling, and it's so strange when you're somebody who's always been very self-confident in your academic potential and your abilities to feel that. It was a really weird thing to feel. And once I kind of cracked down on it and discovered it was a real thing that a lot of people experience, it made me feel better because I know that walking in to class that first day, if we do go in person, I'll know that there are other people who are probably having the exact same feeling. And that's what you have to remember too. A lot of other people, they are not self-assured all the time. They doubt their abilities. They attribute their successes to luck sometimes. It's just something you need to learn to cope with and realize that you are capable. That's why you got hired. That's why you got accepted, and you can do it. So that's where we're at right now with my imposter syndrome. Anyways, that's really all I had for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber. It means so much to me. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.